During the late 1990s, Malaysians experienced a few events that left them astonished, surprised, and flabbergasted, whether in a good or bad way. The 1997 Asian financial crisis, the sacking of Deputy Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, and the Commonwealth Games in 1998. These events seemed to be independent of each other, but as we spoke to some people who had lived through them, we found that these events somehow affected one another. Besides, we saw how these three Malaysians' lives and their perspective towards our country changed dramatically. It was a revolutionary period for them and for the nation.
The whole Asian is actually in deep trouble. My elder sister is in UK to study for the final year. Usual currency rate is £1 to 5, but 1997 it hit 7. And what you can do with £1 in UK is you are buying Yao Zha Guai. Definitely my family feel it. Because every time when my father talk about TT the money to overseas, you can feel the hit.
它就使到我的这个入息income 就影响的50%左右我刚巧那时候就买了2个 unit 的 office 自己用一个，然后出租一个。当时那个 interest rate 提高我承受不住呢没办法，我就不能够再还我的 installment。所以呢，我的 office 是等待被雷浪了，我就马上的就走了另外一条路了，就是等待 bankruptcy.
During that time, I remember our finance minister was Anwar Ibrahim, our prime minister Dr. Mahathir. Two of them didn't have this idea going along together. Because of the financial crisis, Anwar differed from Dr. Mahathir, the way to handle it. Anwar preferred to borrow from IMF, but Mahathir said no. Because of that, I think Mahathir removed him, not based on that, but of course based on charges of corrupt practices, and of course the greatest highlight was the sodomy case, and he was jailed for 6 years. When he was removed, and then that time they started this protest by his supporters, and that is how Reformasi comes about. And until today we are still hearing Reformasi. I think that sends a very true wave of awakening to the people.
It is a history. Without this Reformasi, we cannot see there's another group of people. So when they come out as a keadilan, you have another alternative. As we know, past 60s over years, only one party, which is, to me personally, is not healthy.
这个公正党就看得到，各民族的都有加入这个公正党，而且呢都很积极的在推动。我觉得这个呢在政治方面呢也是一个 revolution， 对于他们马来民族的这个走出他们的这个传统路线也是一个 revolution。 本来的巫统是从来没有人想过说他会被打败的，原来也是真的，没有任何人能够打败，只有巫统的人能够打败，他就是我们的马哈迪。
Removal of Deputy Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim actually came as a shock to us. We didn't expect such thing to happen, especially when the country was about to host this Commonwealth. Anwar was removed just in September 1998 before the Commonwealth Game.
Commonwealth Game 过后他就把马来西亚推去全世界了。其实当时我们的马哈迪先生把这个 Commonwealth Game 引回来马来西亚我们都觉得说当时算是一个很大的一个成就。
Personally, I didn't expect Malaysia to be able to get hosting because who is Malaysia? At that time was only 20 million people, small country. Ay, 有冇搞錯? With the setting up this Bukit Jalil Sport Complex, has a capacity of 100,000 for the opening ceremony. Malaysia not bad. We secured 10 goals. Such a small nation can organize such a big event. So you put Malaysia into the spotlight. That is how Mahathir actually know how to create an image for himself and for Malaysia with all these magnificent projects, KLIA, Twin Tower, KL Tower, and then the Sepang Grand Prix.
1998 Commonwealth is actually inspiring the whole Malaysia to join hand together with the government, right? And a lot of volunteer from the a lot of society, from school, from secondary school, to make this event a success.
Despite the revolutionary episodes that we learned from their lives, they have survived, and so has our country. The people's spirit of revolution from the 1990s should be carried on until today if we wish to see a better future for our next generation.